All right, we saw more sunshine today, but it was a pretty brisk and breezy day. Temperatures still trending below normal. The wind's still pretty gusty, but not as rainy. As we look at the ABC 10 News sky cam, some areas like downtown completely sunny. Mount Laguna covered in those clouds, and Palomar Mountain even seeing a little light rain right now. So there is still a very small chance for some sprinkles, a few light showers, but they're going to be very hit or miss as we head through the rest of tonight. Most of us aren't going to see any more rain. This storm system has exited. The atmospheric river is all the way down in Baja, so we're not going to be seeing any more heavy rain with this storm system. We are actually going to be drying out as we head into this holiday weekend and continuing to dry out in even warmer weather next week. Temperatures today were a little bit warmer than they've been, but still on the chilly side. We're still mostly in the 50s right now, but there are a few more 60s than we've seen at this time compared to the last couple of days. We're at 60 in Poway, 62 downtown, 60 in Oceanside. Meanwhile, Mount Laguna and Palomar in the mid-30s. The wind, not as windy as it was yesterday, but we've still seen fairly gusty conditions across the county. Julian gusting to 22 miles per hour, Chula Vista at about 18. Those gusty winds are going to be continuing tonight, though they will start to ease. So we are still in that wind advisory until 4 a.m. tomorrow, so several more hours on that. In fact, 12 more hours on that for the mountain and desert areas. I expect widespread gusts to still be in that 20 to 40 mile per hour range, and a few peak gusts could still exceed 50, maybe even 60 miles per hour, but those again also will be few and far between. Tomorrow we're a little bit warmer. In fact, we're right on par for average. We're going to see temperatures in the low to mid 60s along our coast, mid to upper 60s for the inland neighborhoods, warming to the 50s, low to mid 50s in our mountains, and 70s, mid 70s for Ocotillo Wells. Santee just shy of 70 degrees tomorrow. So our 10 News Futurecast does show pretty dry conditions tonight. A little blip of green here or there. Again, very small chance for any more rain. And then tomorrow we're talking about sunny skies. Tomorrow's going to be a lovely day, warmer than it's been, not as windy, and that sunshine is going to be shining. All right, a high surf advisory is in effect along our coastline. These are our current waves right now off the coast of the South Bay. Waves up to 11 feet right now. So this is in effect until Sunday early in the morning. Strong rip currents, but of course you want to avoid going in the water anyway due to that bacteria runoff due to the rain that we just saw. So I would just wait. Go and look at the waves, though, because they are pretty to look at. Temperatures along our coastline, gradual warming, and then we'll see a minor dip in temperatures Monday and Tuesday as a little storm passes by to the north of us. Not going to see any rain, but we'll see a few more clouds. And then by the end of next week, we're warming into the 70s, and some of our forecast models actually potentially show mid-70s for the coastal areas next week. I'm holding off on putting that on the forecast because it's still a week out. Inland neighborhoods, one last day in the 60s tomorrow. Sunday, we're in the mid-70s. Slightest dip in temperatures Monday and Tuesday. The warmer spots will be in the 70s Monday and Tuesday, but we'll average right about 69 degrees. And then mid-70s for the second half of the work week. For the mountains, temperatures also huge warm up here, closer to 60 Sunday and Monday, and then right back in the 60s Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And the deserts, beautiful weekend in the 70s, not as windy, with 70s and 80s into next week.